Welcome to another episode of the Blue Crew, a New York Rangers podcast on the Believe Podcast Network. I'm your host, Jonny Lazarus, joined by my good friends, Avery, Zaretsky, and Cody Frankel. And I don't know what kind of episode we're going to have today. Should be a fun one. Should be a good one. The team's buzzing. Capo Caco has shut me and Cody up. He has made Avery louder. And we got a lot of good stuff to get into today. So, fellas, what's up with you, Avery? I know you had a good weekend at the Players Tournament. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, me and my boy James from Better, we sent it up to the Players, and it was an unbelievable weekend. It was actually my first. So I've been to a lot of golf tournaments, but with Barstool, we would only stay until Thursday. We would never actually stay for the tournament because you don't really get that much good content with the Players during, because they're so locked in, right? Mm-hmm. So we went up on Thursday and then stayed until Sunday, and it was amazing. Just being on 17, it was like it's like one of the holy grails of golf. It's the fifth major, they call it, and the Players was just unbelievable. I am ready to go to a lot more golf tournaments now. The U.S. Open is at Pinehurst, which is like a 9-hour drive from Miami, so I think we're going to do that as well. But the one in Florida. Yeah, no. Pinehurst is in South Carolina. What I am most excited for is next year is going to be the Ryder Cup, which is like the #1 golf tournament in all of golf, besides like the Masters, and it's going to be in Bethpage, New York, and we're all going to be there.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
And Cody, what are you doing?
I'd expect Cody to be at that as well.
I just zoned out the entire time Avery was talking.
Yeah, your face was literally blank that whole time.
Well, Do we want EJ Hradek on the pod?
Sure. Yeah. Why?
Okay. No, I can get him on the pod. So
he's a great dude. I just like, where's your brain at right now, bro?
Yeah.
I totally know, dude. Listen, buddy, when you get zero sleep in a couple of years, when you have a kid, you'll understand.
What makes you think he's having a kid
this year, dude?
No, dude, I'm 26. I'm not having a kid yet.
Yeah, you need a girlfriend first. That's true. Yeah. And you need a wife. All right. We'll get you there, dude. Mission find Avery girl.
Welcome to Earth, Cody. Welcome to Earth. Come back.
Yeah. Glad to be here. Happy Johnny looks like a flamingo. So listen.
I like this. It's actually Out West Golf. Shout out to them. Great golf company.
That's nice. Can they hook me up with some stuff?
So comfy. Yeah. I'll play your
dude. It kind of looks like Tommy Bahama. What do you fucking text him on the side? Like, yo, bro, hook me up with this this merch, dude, this merch.
I don't like Cody's vibe at all today.
Yeah, I actually hate it too.
Really
I hate it too.
It's not good at all.
He's just been reading too many YouTube comments. He's in a bad
mood. Well, so this is what I was going to say. I was going to say we should have like a roast episode where we just do a funny tweets episode and just read each other's YouTube comments, just shitting on ourselves. Because there are a lot of them. Like Johnny reads mine. Well, I definitely want to read Johnny's, but
I didn't even know they existed until you pointed it out.
I didn't know they existed until my friend pointed it out and was like, "Yo, you guys are getting thrashed on YouTube." And then I'm like, "Holy shit!" But then there were a lot of obviously good comments too.
I want to take a quick second just to talk about our new sponsor called Cut. We've got a great new partnership with them, and I love betting with my friends against my friends and betting on them to do anything, whether it's sports games, who's fast. That's what Cut allows me to do. The Cut app is a peer-to-peer social betting platform that's legal in 40 plus states. They have customizable odds, tracking capabilities, and an entire social network with group chats, user profiles, and rewards. All payments, no need for Venmo. So what should we bet on? Maybe Cody shaves his head, Avery dyes his hair, I knock my teeth out or something. Who knows? But either way, use our promo code Believe Rangers. That's capital B, capital L, capital E, capital A, capital V, and capital R in Rangers. Believe Rangers for 10% off. Welcome deposit bonus. Don't forget that promo code Believe Rangers. Go to Cut and put your money where your mouth is. How was your weekend, buddy?
It was.
You seem sad.
No
St. Patty's Day plans. Also, can we just say, like, anyone who goes to Stone Street on St. Patty's, like, that doesn't look fun at all. It's like jam packed. You can't move. I saw so many videos of that. Like, I don't get why people like love that.
No, dude, just literally go to an Irish bar.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I did it when I was like 22.
Was it fun? Like, I've never done it, and I have no interest.
I mean, sure, it's fun, but it's like SantaCon. If you're going to a street packed with fucking 700,000 Santas, it's it gets old real quick.
Yeah,
but we have Brady's right by us, so it was popping. I played golf during the week. That was great. And Yeah, just did shit. I don't know. Did dad shit, dude.
Sick, yo.
Your memory becomes mush, dude.
Bro, what is happening with Cody over there? All right.
Yeah, you're kind of whacked today.
That's fine.
Yeah. Good to have
All
you,
right.
Cody.
I was at the bro, you guys are so fucking lucky I came on today, okay? I literally was at the office all fucking day, and then I had to put a kid to bed, and then I had to make fucking dinner, and now I'm fucking here. So this is how I spend my day. So yeah.
You don't look forward to this though? You do. Come on.
Yeah, I guess I look forward to seeing Avery.
That's fucked.
Dude, yo, were you yeah. Okay.
What? Say it.
No, I was gonna say I love you too.
I love you too. All right. I actually want to start today's show with something from Avery's cousin, Ethan, who actually has been helping me with my Morning Cup of Hockey show. He does a great job making clips for us. Senior at Penn State, right? He's a senior.
Yeah.
Avery? Yeah.
I didn't know he's doing that for you. Good man.
Yeah, he's been making clips for the show. You didn't know that?
Poor kid probably thinks Johnny's gonna get him a job.
No. They're paying him. I think he's like an intern for DFL right now. Yeah, he's been doing a great job.
It's my cousin, Cody. Relax.
Also on the show today, he commented like, I'd rather the Rangers play Tampa than the Islanders in the playoffs. And I thought that was a pretty interesting take. So I wanted to ask you guys, but I wanted to read his text to me before you guys give your opinion, because I feel like it could be a common feeling amongst other Ranger fans. But this is what Ethan said to me. The last few times we played Tampa, it didn't go our way, and I think the Rangers can draw them again. We can outwork them with the new group. The Rangers haven't played the Islanders in the playoffs in my lifetime, and playing them would give me 10 times more stress, and a loss to them would never be repaired. What do you guys think?
I actually think that's a great take because
I think they would keep the shit out of the Islanders in the playoffs.
Yeah, listen, not only do I agree because he's my cousin, but I feel that the Rangers have played really well against Tampa this year. Obviously, the last one hasn't been great, but I don't know. I just think that you kind of need that tough draw maybe in the first round and then to push them forward. But also it's like, I know Tampa's had our number. It's confusing, but I also think that like the Rangers going in as almost like not the underdog, but like I said, Tampa's had their number. So it'll almost feel like, oh no, like, is this like a setup series? And then they come out and just dominate Tampa. Like that's very possible. I just think that the Rangers the Islanders would get overlooked coming in against the Rangers and maybe steal it against us.
Well, are you seeing these arguments on Twitter about like whether the Rangers should even try to win the division or like lose first on purpose so they can?
I hate that.
I mean, listen, I hate it too.
AJ,
but if the argument is against
moron.
like playing against a Philadelphia team that's like kind of limping into the playoffs basically because they've been struggling a lot now lately. Like I get why there is the argument. Well, I think it is stupid because the Rangers should, in my opinion, they should go for the President's Trophy. They should try to be the best team in the league and get home ice in all of our rounds if they can.
Yeah.
There's people who think there's a curse. There's people who think there's better matchups if they lose. But I don't know if you guys think a certain way about that.
There's no better matchup than potentially playing the Flyers in round one. There's just no better matchup. And
I would say Detroit would be better if they could somehow play the Red Wings.
I'd prefer Philly over Detroit.
Really?
Yeah. I think Detroit has too many. They have a bunch of stars, and like I said before, man, that's just a perfect like Patrick Kane,
and choosing
3 points a game.
I hate the picking and choosing. The playoffs are literally like anybody can win in the playoffs. It's a completely different game. Completely. You can't just go and say, oh, I want to play this team. Like they're going to be worse. Like everybody has a different feel in the playoffs. Once you get in, it then becomes you have to win 4 games. It's not, oh, you got to win this many games to finish in first. You got to win this many games to finish in second. It's like you have to win 4 games, and you're going to have to go into their building. They're going to have to come into our building. The pressure is on, especially when you're the home team. The pressure is all on you because you have to win both of those first 2 games. If they split, they win. They don't win the series, but they win. They get an advantage.
Well, we kind of learned that the hard way last year when the Rangers won the first 2 games on the road and ended up blowing a 2-0 lead coming home.
Yeah, Avery.
There's no denying that it sucked, but the Rangers had the advantage. They just blew it.
That wasn't last year, Johnny. That was 2 years ago. But it's
no. The Rangers won the first 2 games on the road last year.
Oh, on the road, you said. Oh, okay.
And then lost the series.
I thought you were referring to the Tampa series.
No.
Yeah.
But just going from that, listen to the Rangers' next 5 games, which are a tough 5 games coming up. So it's tomorrow night or tonight as you're listening against Winnipeg at home, Thursday in Boston, Saturday home versus Florida, Tuesday home versus Philadelphia, and the following Thursday in Colorado. The Rangers play every other day aside from 1 2-day break between the Flyers and Avalanche game on the Panthers and Flyers game on the 23rd and 26th. We're going to watch Rangers hockey now till April 15th every other night.
You mean
pretty nuts?
You mean till June? But
well, yeah.
The Bruins and Panthers games, those are 4 real potential big points, like really, really big points that
for the President's Trophy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whoever's saying goat for second, you're out of your fucking mind. We need the President's Trophy.
Well, there are people who like the President's Trophy curse and all that stuff.
Dude, didn't somebody just win the President's Trophy and win the cup like 2 years ago?
No, the last team to do it, I think, was the Blackhawks in 2015.
No, that can't be right. That can't be right.
Almost positive it is. If someone wants to look it up, maybe even 2013. You looking it up?
Here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking to see.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. 2013?
2013?
Yep. Nope. Coming second, boys. Got it.
That's funny.
So there's 14 games left in the regular season.
Sorry, guys. I took a weed gummy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. That makes sense. It's starting to make sense. So there's 14 games left in the regular season. I feel like if the Rangers win, I don't know what the exact number it is to win the division, but I feel like if they win 8 or 9 out of those 14, the division's theirs.
Division?
Well,
yeah.
They're up 4 on Carolina right now. Same amount of games played.
Carolina's playing hot though. They're playing hot.
They are.
Well,
They've
been right with us every step of the way.
Yeah, they're on a 3-game win streak. The win over them will help us in terms of the tiebreaker and whatnot. But
the problem is there's 14 games left, and out of those 14 games, 11 teams are playoff teams. So it's going to be an absolute grind. It's going to be a grind.
Well,
and
also,
yeah.
Sorry, no, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say it's gonna be a grind, and we're gonna have to see, how resilient this team truly is. And we know they're battle tested. I mean, they've been battling injuries literally all year long, but it's gonna be a grind.
Damn,
you know what? About Carolina, what's that, Avery?
No, I'm gonna walk back that Tampa take. I think we should play the Islanders. Of all the years that I've said that the Rangers can't win a series in 4 to 5 games, like this would be the perfect. Let's just start it off by just kicking the shit out of the Islanders. They aren't good.
I would also love that.
But
when you compare the Rangers to Carolina, just looking, I've been looking at the schedule a lot lately, just for morning cup of hockey and whatnot. But the last 3 games for Carolina versus the Rangers last 3 or 4 games, I'll say the Rangers last 4 because it's a little significant. The last 4 games, the Rangers are at the Islanders, and then they're home for 3 in a row against the Flyers, Islanders again, and the last game of the year is home against the Senators. But for the Carolina Hurricanes, their last 4 games are all on the road. They play at Boston, at St. Louis, at Chicago, at Columbus. Those last 2 games should be gimmies for Carolina at Chicago and at Columbus.
Yeah.
So it could come down to if the Rangers going into the last 2 games and Carolina going into the last 2 games are maybe like 2 or 4 points apart, it might be tough. I'm sure the Islanders are obviously going to be competing still, and the Senators might want to play spoiler, whereas Carolina, you'd think playing the Blackhawks.
Senators?
What?
Did you just say the Senators want to play? Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought
they want to play spoiler.
I thought you meant they wanted to play spoiler, like try and sneak in the playoffs.
No. Just like, last game of the year.
Didn't you pick them to make the playoffs this year?
I did.
Nice.
And that backfired very, very hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like I wanted to point out just the schedule there, like that the last 2 games for Carolina, like being against the Blackhawks and Columbus is like so big for them.
Yeah.
It's so funny looking now. Right. It's so funny looking now at the standings and like thinking about how we talked about in the beginning of the season, how strong this division was and how much of a grind it was going to be to get at the top. And now like the Rangers and the Hurricanes have completely pulled away from the pack, and the rest of the division looks absolutely horrible. Like,
dude,
Flyers, Capitals,
the Caps
Islanders,
are going to sneak
Penguins.
in, dude. The Caps are going to sneak in.
I know they're
gonna
going to
sneak
sneak
in.
in, but they're just not a good team. Their goal differentials minus
It's
30.
minus
like-
30. Oh my god.
Like
I mean,
the
dude,
only
I'll
two,
take
the
them.
only two teams with positive goal differentials in our division are the Rangers and the Hurricanes.
I still don't think I
mean,
have the Capitals sneaking in.
I mean, I would, if the Capitals win, give me the President's Trophy all day long because I would love to play them in the first round. We would fucking body them, dude.
Do I not have our conference like predictions?
No, we never made them.
We definitely did.
No, we definitely did. We
Yeah.
No.
Oh
we
yeah,
definitely did.
yeah. It was. I remember. I said first was the Rangers. Avery said first was the Rangers. Johnny had the Devils first, and we all gave him shit for that.
Ooh,
I remember
yeah.
that. You remember he had the Devils first,
No,
and then he had the Canes
have
second
mine.
and Rangers third.
I have mine right here. Hurricanes, Devils, Rangers,
That's
Penguins, Maple Leafs, Sabres,
Ooh.
Senators, Bruins was my playoff
Yep.
teams. The 8 playoff teams that I had.
Yep, I remember what mine was. Mine was Rangers 1, Canes 2, definitely not Flyers 3. I think 3 was. We're talking about Metro only, right? I think
Yeah, no,
3
this is
had-
the conference. This is my Eastern. Those were my Eastern Conference playoff teams.
Oh wait,
I had
sorry,
in
what
order.
again?
I had Hurricanes, Devils, Rangers, Penguins, Maple Leafs, Sabres, Senators, Bruins. Terrible.
Sabres.
It's really
Senators,
bad.
Bruins.
Penguins, Sabres, and Sens. I had in there.
Brutal, dude.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, the Central Division right now, the race for the top
Sick.
is actually insane.
Yeah, all 3 are tied.
All 3 are tied. I mean, the Jets
Dude.
have 2 games in hand, but like the Jets, it seemed like the Jets were gonna pull away, and now they're not.
Wait,
they're not really
wait, Johnny. So you had the Panthers, Leafs, and Tampa missing the playoffs?
No, I had the Leafs in there. I had the Panthers and Tampa missing, I think, because Vasilevsky had
Oh.
surgery before the year started, and the Panthers were missing 2 of their top defensemen. I thought they were going to have a Stanley Cup hangover.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, bro! Weren't you
I
at
know.
the Stanley Cup, dude? Didn't you get to watch them firsthand? You fucking dum dum.
Yeah, but Kachuk had a broken fucking sternum. Montour was out. Ekblad was out, and they were beaten up. Like I think most people actually had I think the popular hot take was that Florida would miss the playoffs. And again, everyone talked about Tampa having a slow start with Vasilevsky having surgery. No one knew what to expect.
Dude.
Bro,
yeah.
speaking about takes, I've always said this, and it kind of came to fruition the other night. Back-to-backs are them being an excuse is a complete myth in the NHL. The Rangers are 11-1 in back-to-backs this year.
Yep.
Like I honestly think that back-to-backs are so much better for the players because they're not going out that night. They're going right to the rink the next day. They're getting ready to play again, and they're fired up to play hockey.
As someone who played a
doesn't-
back this past weekend, I played up in Jackson Hole. Your
How was
legs, it was fucking sick. But Saturday I
You didn't
felt like
send
a
any
complete
pictures.
I didn't really like. What pictures would I send you?
You're
just
like
checking
a-
in
you're-
from Jackson
you're-
Hole.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're a
hold
Sebring
on,
guy,
Cody,
dude.
stop. Johnny, finish the sentence, and then I have a rebuttal for it. Whatever you're gonna say.
Well, I mean, I'm not a professional hockey player, obviously, right now.
There you go.
But
Yeah,
but
they have the
still.
Normatex. They have all the rehab. They're fine. Like they're ready to go the next night. There's no reason.
But still, there's
why
a
there should be
significant
any
difference in how
excuse.
you feel from one night to the next.
You know who's not ready to
100%,
go?
But I think these
Bitch
players
ass
have
NBA
everything.
players with load management.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
recognize right away that I can't be comparing myself to an NHL player.
Correct.
But again, as a human being, your body doesn't feel as fresh.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I've done it before too. It does not feel good. But these guys, they have everything they need to be ready for the next game, and there's no distractions. They're going right from the rink.
But the Islanders were
previous
like
game.
0-5-3 or something in back-to-backs.
That's because the
Well,
Islanders.
yeah, they just suck, and I can't believe I said I wanted to play Tampa over them. I am completely walking back that take.
We're
Yeah.
glad.
Yeah.
Just it kind of like when you walk back Kako. So I forgive you.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Weed.
What did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
Dude,
He said
we
kind of
we
like you walk
believed in
back
him
your
the whole
Kako
time,
take.
dude.
He's being sarcastic. He's saying that I talk shit about Kako and I walked it back.
Dude,
When
we're,
you
we're,
two
we're
idiots,
blood,
when
we're
you
blood
two idiots
brothers,
wanted to
bro.
trade
We're,
him.
we're all team Kako here, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's been looking great. So I'll give it to him.
Fantastic.
Hopefully he can keep it up. He needs to keep that shit up though going into playoffs, or he's dead to me. But listen, so I'm kidding. The Western Conference is looking like a behemoth right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there is 4 teams with over 90 points. The Oilers lurking. The fact that Vegas right now is in the last playoff spot is quite literally, I feel like, the perfect 8 upsets 1 scenario because Vegas and the 1 will be looked at as the underdog in that freaking series against Vegas.
Mhm.
Listen,
But
if I have
depends
to
on who the
worry about
one
any
is.
Western Conference team, that's a good thing. That means we're in the Stanley Cup final. So I don't care.
Facts.
I want to worry about a Western Conference team.
All right, I want to ask you guys a question before we get into any fan questions.
Let's do it.
Rangers play the Winnipeg Jets tomorrow night.
Yes,
Matt Rempe
sir.
suspension is over. Do you
Yes,
put him back in
sir.
there? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no
Who you taking
question,
out?
dude.
Who are you taking out? Team's playing
Gaudreau.
well.
Yeah, you're right.
Gaudreau.
You're right. Johnny's been good.
They're not taking Gaudreau out. They're not going to take Gaudreau out of the lineup. They haven't done it all year. It's not realistic.
Okay.
He's not coming
Okay.
out.
So if they're not taking out Gaudreau, right? You're scratching that. Johnny B's been playing pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Rempe actually sits out tomorrow night or tonight.
So
whichever day you're listening.
Moving forward, right? There's 14 games left, and then there's the playoffs. I mean, do you only put him in based on matchups, or like because I feel like in the playoffs you need a Matt Rempe in the lineup. Like I just
No, I agree. I've said that.
Tampa kicked the shit out of us, dude, and they took advantage. They took advantage that they could bully us around because we didn't have Trouba that game, we didn't have Rempe that game. We had a couple guys who were a little banged up, and they took complete advantage of us, and they bullied the shit out of us for 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think to avoid something like that in the playoffs, especially given that we might end up playing Tampa, like you need Matt Rempe in for 6 games if it's goes 6.
I agree with you. I just think also right now, while the team's playing, two pretty strong wins. I know the Penguins game was a little bit sloppier, not as tight defensively, but like Brodzinski's playing well on the right side. Yeah. He scored a goal last game. I don't know if you take him out, he's probably a guy that would come out for Rempe.
Avery,
I would think.
Avery, remember when Johnny said to take Kakko out for Rempe?
Against the Florida Panthers, yeah. And I think Rempe has to be in on Saturday against Florida. But I'm saying for this game tomorrow night against Winnipeg, I don't think you need to throw him in there right away.
I'm gonna choose to ignore that comment, and I think that it's more just like a competitive basis. Like if Brodzinski starts like sliding again, he gets taken out and Rempe goes back in. But right now, you can't just take Brodzinski out after the night he had the other night. Yeah.
Is Ruido playing? Is he going to play?
He should be playing tomorrow. Yeah.
I saw Vince say something about like they're going to call somebody up. I'm guessing that just for
they did Scanlon.
They call him Scanlon.
Brandon Scanlon.
But Lindgren had an MRI today. I'm sure at morning skate tomorrow the official timeline will be out. Everyone's saying a couple of weeks,
2 to 3.
I don't see him coming back before the playoffs. If that's the case, obviously, and there should be no rush for him to come back before the playoffs. I don't even think they should rush Trouba to come back for the playoffs.
Dude, you get Trouba and Rempe. You get Trouba and oh my god, I'm having a fucking brain fire. And Lindgren back going into a playoff series that would hype up the squad.
Yeah, obviously, but I think knowing that they're playing every other day essentially for the next 4 weeks, like you're gonna have to find games to maybe even like give Adam Fox a night of rest. Like, I think obviously once the Rangers have a little bit more comfort with their playoff status on whether they're in first or second place, like, you see these guys get tired on playoff runs. Like, I think if you can mix and match, like the Rangers play in Arizona in a couple nights. I think it's like next Saturday, not this coming Saturday. Like that'd be a night maybe you give Foxy a night off.
Yeah. Once Panarin hits 100 points, just rest him the rest of the season.
But you know what I mean? Like I think they've done it in years past too. I think last year Foxy like sat against Montreal and Jeff Petrie had an overtime winner. I was at that game. But I think you have to pick and choose your spots here.
Load management
down. Yeah.
I think that once a team hits 100 points, then you start considering like once they get comfortable.
Well, the Hurricanes right now are still, on their backs. So
I know, but just in general, like even if the Hurricanes like catch up by a point or two, I still think you rest guys. Like you don't really worry about your positioning too much. You obviously want to win every game, but the health and concern of your players is obviously more important.
You have to feel good with how this team looks at full strength. That I think you have to be confident in your bunch. And if you need to rest a guy in an important game, that's 2 points in the regular season. You have to do it. Like
I'm looking at the game on the 30th at Arizona, the game at home on this April 7th against Montreal, and the last game against Ottawa at home. Those would be 3 games I'd say
Oh yeah, dude.
I guarantee you, like 3 guys sit out against Ottawa.
Bro, against Arizona, we're gonna have Pajuniemi in. We're gonna have Robertson in. We're gonna have Othman in. We're just gonna rest all the guys.
It's gonna
That's
call
what they
up the
should do against
whole
Ottawa
back.
for sure.
What'd you say?
That's what they should do the last game against Ottawa for sure.
Yeah.
The whole
playoff
Wolfpack
contenders,
should
Ottawa?
come through.
What, Avery?
The whole Wolfpack should come through. Also, do you think how many extra guys can they carry on the roster in the playoffs? Like, will Othman make it?
Yeah, I think he will. I think he
Well,
will.
no, they might have Othman playing in the AHL playoffs. No, the Wolfpack will be in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right.
Won't the Wolfpack playoffs end before NHL playoffs?
I think it's similar timeline.
Maybe not. Okay, let's go to fan questions.
All right. The first one, I'm gonna botch the last name. Louis Giampiccolo. How do you think Roslovic and Wenberg have fit in so far?
So good.
So
Yeah.
good. Both awesome. Like Roz has been fucking insane. I mean, I feel like every time the guy's on the ice, he's zipping around, making plays, everything a Rangers fan could ask for. And honestly, Wenberg too. I mean, he is like as advertised, like defensively sound, shutdown guy, like, you know, gets matched up with teams' top players and can lock them down. And like, that's what you want to see in a playoff series. Is he flashy? Does he always make like insane plays? No, but he plays smart. He doesn't make mistakes. He's really defensively sound. He has the occasional assist or goal and makes good plays. And like that is, and Kakko's playing better. So like, that's literally all you can ask for.
Yeah, they're both very dynamic. They can possess the puck well. You see a lot of difference in play drive. Like we talked about for months that, you know, as good as Mika Zibanejad is, sometimes he just doesn't drive play. And then you see Roslovic pick up the puck, and instead of dumping it in, he likes to carry it in. He likes to look for the extra pass, and he likes to shoot as well. I think he's a fully dynamic player that this team has needed. And great job to Chris Drury for looking for a guy like that instead of going for a big fish. I think that he's young and he's a guy that we can keep around in New York for a while if he continues to play well. And then you look at Wenberg, a really strong two-way player who can play the puck on the wall, also in the middle of the ice, and another guy who can just drive play. And you said he's making Kakko better. Absolutely. I wouldn't disagree with that at any point.
It is really funny too, like seeing all the people on Twitter, like talking about re-signing or extending Roslovic already. Like he's played like what 5 games, 6 games.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny the quick attachment that Ranger fans get to players.
Oh
you know,
yeah. Makes one good play and that's it. He's a hero forever.
Legit. But yeah, I think you guys said it well. There's no need for me to chime in on that one. This one from Ben Star 33. We think Jones will be starting third left defenseman next season after his strong play. I would say it's most likely. I don't think they're going to re-sign Gus if Jones continues to play this well.
100%.
Gus, he's going to want more money, like obviously,
and deservingly so. Like, he should go somewhere where he's willing to get paid. When you have a guy like Zach Jones already in house, you keep him. I mean, there was one move he made. I think it was
backhand. The backhand.
Yeah. I mean,
so sick.
It almost feels like he's a mini Adam Fox. I mean, listen, he doesn't have like the hockey IQ like Fox, but he looks like him out there at some points.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that.
Avery is
dumb. Listen, I'm not saying he's a Norris Trophy winner, but the guy moves the puck well. He does have very good hocky IQ.
Bro, you're just saying that because they're both like 5'10". We get it. We get it. They're the same size. It's fine. But
they make a lot of similar plays that you just wouldn't think that it would come from a third pairing left defenseman. I think he needs to get a little bit smarter in the defensive zone. Like he's a more offensive minded guy, but yeah, I think that he does at times have flashes like Fox.
Avery's for sure the guy who started calling Schneider mini Truba, and then
we actually have a question like that, and it's from Rami Lavi, who's a good friend of the show.
King.
Does Cooley remind you of a young Kreider?
Yes.
I say no.
You don't think so?
Because he had one goal coming down the left side. It was a great shot. Don't get me wrong.
I think where you become misconstrued with that is it's not like exactly what he does. It's like the player build. He kind of looks like he has that size that Kreider has.
Stud, dude.
He has that size that Kreider has. He does a lot of similar stuff. He sits in front of the net. He makes some tips. He's not Chris Kreider. It's the same thing what I'm saying with Zach Jones.
No
He's
else sits in
not
front
Adam
of the net and
Fox.
doesn't move. Barclay Gaudreau.
But also, young Kreider wasn't what this Kreider is. Like young Kreider was just fly down the wall, use that shot. Like he wasn't like the net front presence that I think actually Cooley already is. You know what I mean? Like Kreider wasn't really this.
Kreider only started like sitting in front of the net probably like 3-4 years ago.
I think it was like around the 20
like 27,
19.
Yeah,
I just think when you bring it, I just think when you bring in a Ranger and he's young and he's talented, you start comparing him.
Well, everyone loves to make comparisons. Yeah,
and you start to compare him to other guys on the team. And if you looked at Will Cooley and said, which player does he look the most like on the New York Rangers? It's probably Chris Kreider.
Like from the previous decade, you're saying?
Right. Yeah.
Man, I don't know, because Kreider always just had that. Like Kreider was a goal scorer. Like, not that Cooley can't be, but I mean that was the only goal I can think of where Will Cooley like came down on a rush attempt and shot and scored. Like I feel like most of his goals come like from within 2 feet of the net, right? Like I think that.
Well, knowing that he has that ability doesn't mean that he can't.
Yeah. No, of course, but. I'm trying to think of like another Ranger that I can think of.
Pouliot,
like previously. Pouliot.
I love Benoit Pouliot.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I should reach back out to him. He said he'd come on the pod like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He did. But listen, the comparisons are fun. I get it. Like, I don't know if we should. I think the Zach Jones Fox thing is a little much.
He's just
he's playing great. Like I get it.
I'm not saying he's a Norris Trophy winner. I'm just saying they're both flash. They both make flashes in the offensive zone. They like to step up. They like to make the little nifty moves on the point. I'm not saying he's Adam Fox. I'm just saying he sometimes does things that it's like, whoa, like he has that ability.
Okay.
Whatever.
Next one. From
he's gonna win a Norris Trophy in like 3 years, and you guys.
I'll say
Avery,
this:
Avery's for sure gonna hit us up that exact day and be like, "I fucking told you so."
Well, Crank 10 said Zach Jones appreciation, no question. So we'll throw that in there.
Dude, Jonesy is playing awesome. He is playing
confident,
defensively sound, confident, nimble. Love it. Love to see it.
Tom Mack. This is a tough one. I'm actually really curious to hear what Avery says on this one. 2024 Shesty or Henk in his prime?
Henrik in his prime, without a doubt.
That's what? Like this year, Shesty?
Well, like I guess this last maybe.
Yo, bro, Igor's insane. Games. Like he's out of his mind. But this team also has like Henrik had good teams, but he didn't have like superstar.
Dude,
forward.
Henrik's best player ever was fucking Rick Nash. Okay.
The year the Rangers went to the Cup final, I'm pretty sure Zuccarello led the team in points with like
57.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah.
These guys, I always forget their Twitter handle, but these guys did like an analytic report on like Henrik Lundqvist's numbers over the years, and like the fact that he only won one Vezina.
Yeah, we had him on the pod. I know who you're talking about.
Something in Rono.
You're talking about Andy and Romo, I think it's called.
Andy, yeah. They put out like a analytic chart on his like goals saved above average over like the prime of his career. And he was like the top of the top for like 5 years. The fact that he only won one Vezina is insane. Henrik was God. Henrik was literally God in New York.
We did him. We did him so dirty.
I agree. This one's pretty funny from Charlie Krasinski. Who will score the next goal in the NHL? Goodrow or Othman?
Oh God, that's crazy.
I'd say.
God, you know what? I really
Goodrow's going to score in the playoffs.
Goodrow.
He's going to score in the playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like he's just going to have a moment.
I'm so deflated on him because like he's known for killing Tampa Bay and couldn't have looked worse in that Tampa Bay game.
He's not known for killing Tampa Bay. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, he is, bro. Look at his fucking stats since he's been a Ranger. He scores every time we play Tampa, dude. Are you kidding?
I literally can't think of one.
I think that's
I'm about to. Nope.
Pull up the stats, Cody. Yeah, pull up the stats. Let's hear it.
I'll go with I'll go with Goodrow. He'll figure it out.
In 17 games against Tampa,
With the
Goodrow
Rangers?
Goodrow has 9 points, 4 goals, 5 assists. Which is
like every time. That's not even half.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
It's actually better than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
But
well, that's prior to that's without playing them this year. How many times did they play this year? Twice?
Oh my God.
Twice.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God. All right, keep going.
Still
Keep
pretty
going.
fucking
Good
impressive.
Good question. Funny question. But
Oh,
I
wait.
think
I apologize. Yep. I'm right. You guys are wrong. Sorry. He has 8 points in 9 games as a New York Ranger against Tampa. Boom.
I'm checking myself.
His first point was in 1 point in 9 games with San Jose. Forgot he played for San Jose.
I'm checking this myself.
Yep.
There's no
You can apologize. It's fine. I'll literally send you.
Wait, he's like kind of right, Avery.
No, I am right because you two are dummies and you don't watch hockey like me.
His first game against Tampa as a Ranger, he had 2 goals. So
he's literally known for being like that. Is
let me go to the whiteboard where that's empty, where Cody was right, and just put a tally for 1 for the first time he's ever been right on the podcast.
Yeah, he's right. 3 goals and 5 assists in 9 games. Yeah, wow.
All right,
Cody.
cool.
Cody.
Good job, Cody.
Snaps.
Yep, snaps. We got. I'll give him that. Good job.
Wow,
and he was 8 goals. He was 8 points in 8 games until he didn't do shit in this last game where he couldn't.
Honestly, good for you because I wouldn't have thought that at all. I guess that's him playing against his former team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Cody. That's
such a real thing. It happens with us. It was like Duclair to score against us was a lock city. I can't believe I didn't take that. I say it every time it happens.
Proud of you, Cody.
Thank you.
This one is just a comment, and we'll shout out Brandman7694. Always ask good questions. He said, "Love the podcast. Makes my drive to work more pleasant." So, thank you for saying that. We appreciate you. You always have good stuff. Chris Rodriguez said, "Mika's playing crazy with the fishbowl. Should he keep it on?"
Yeah, I mean, if
why not?
I actually didn't even see what happened. Did you guys see what happened?
Yeah, Why? Wait. Now I'm like,
it was like a stick or a puck, but I never saw a replay. What Avery say?
I'm trying to remember. No, he took a puck. It ramped up his stick. He was behind the net, and the puck ramped up his stick and like hit him in the face.
Oh, yeah,
I remember that. It was in I think it was in like the far right corner. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, he like went to go make a play, and it ramped up his stick and hit him in the face. Not good. He should wear it. Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, he's playing well. This one is definitely for Avery for sure.
Oh my God,
Zach Briganti. Do you think people need to stop shitting on Kakko?
I mean, I don't know why people shit on him in the first place. The expectations for players now are so high. Like the guy's 23 years old, and I don't need to like beat the dead horse, but like, oh my God, like
he had 14 points in 45 games. That's why people were shitting on him.
It's just it doesn't make sense. A guy can't have a down year at 23 years old. You know what? He went from playing in the top 6 role, which they wanted him to, and getting 40 points. He gets bumped back down to 3rd line role, and he's got 14 points, and everyone wants to shit on him. But like he's only getting better every single game. Like you see the way he makes plays on the wall. Like he's starting to use his body more, and then you see he still has the shot. Like I don't know. I understand why people have high expectations. Like there's guys who come into the league like top picks that come in the league and they just dominate. Like we didn't get that, and we're starting to see it with Loft. Like he didn't. Oh my God, I have something in my eye. It's really bad. But we like at Loft at first. Like there were people this offseason saying we should trade him. Like there were serious debates about that. And like if you flash forward to now, like there's no way anybody would ever do that. So it's just like. You still got to give players time, and he's on a team-friendly deal. He's great 5v5. He does great things in the defensive zone. He like the little things that you just don't notice that don't come up on the stat sheet. Kaapo Kakko continues to do every single night.
You know, I'm really curious as to where he'd be today if it weren't for you, Avery. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm really curious as to where he'd be.
You're gonna say like
today.
If he went to the Devils.
No. If he didn't get hurt after 20 games. I'm really curious if he, because they had him on. He was on the top line. So, and they didn't take him
No,
off.
I think at that point it was Wheeler still playing on the first line.
I don't think so, dude. I don't.
He got
Cup
like
only played
one
20.
game. He didn't get that many. If anything, it was like one game. But like, dude, just like think about these two guys, like Lafreniere and Kakko, right? Obviously, Lafreniere is playing on like an exceptional line, but these are two very skilled players that just like didn't really figure it out right away and didn't get any power play time. You look at the top picks of all, like maybe in the last 20 years, they've all gotten serious power play one time. Like, could you imagine how many points Lafreniere would have right now if he played on power play one? Like, it's not even a debate.
Well, here's my thing with Kakko. The goal he scored against the Islanders yesterday, where is that all the time? Like, that's all I've been saying. Like, when you come off the wall and you attack the middle of the ice and you shoot the puck, that's the Kakko I thought we were going to see every night, and there are flashes of it, but that's what he's capable of doing. And that's why I think, people kind of give him a hard time because, 2 shifts later, he comes out behind the net, has a perfect chance to shoot the puck, and then he stick handles behind the net and then loses it. Like where is the confidence consistently to fire the puck? Like, he has a great shot. We've seen it. He has one, but he's not constantly using it. I think that's the frustration where this year you're seeing Lafreniere play more consistently. He's driving play with the better players. He's setting up Panarin. He's scoring on a one-timer from the slot. He's shooting the puck a little bit more than I think he has in previous years. Kakko can be doing that. Like, everyone knows he has the ability. He just hasn't really shown it consistently. And I think that's why there has been this frustration with him, because I think it's a confidence thing.
Yeah, I also think he's been bounced around a lot. Like, I think that Lafreniere having the stable second line this year has really helped his game tremendously. Like, chemistry, we know, is so big in the NHL. And Kakko's had a tough time finding his groove with certain lines. And I think that, like, now that he has Wenberg and whoever they might slot in, whether it's VZ or Cooley on that third line, like, I feel like he's starting to get a lot more comfortable. And I think that individual effort that you're looking for will come more throughout the rest of the season.
I think it just has to be more of an attack mindset. That's really all it is.
100%.
Really,
he has the build for it. He's a big dude. He's strong. He's very, his edge work is incredible. Like, his possession, like, he almost keeps the puck like at his feet at sometimes, and he just doesn't lose it. It's incredible. So I think that it'll come.
But when he scored that goal against the Islanders, I was like, whoa, like where has that been? Like,
that was like World Juniors, Kakko. Yeah, 100%.
So I said, like, I've been very critical of him lately. That's the Kakko I want to see. Get inside the dots and shoot the fucking puck. And I think he'd be 20 times more effective. Cody, what were you going to say?
I was going to say I wanted to give mid-pod snaps to one Rangers player who has been absolutely phenomenal, not getting enough credit lately. I thought he arguably had the game of the year against Pittsburgh, and that's Keandre Miller. I think he's, he obviously didn't start the season very strong. These last 20 games, I think he's arguably been as good as Fox. I mean, he has been unbelievable, and I was in awe of him watching him against Pittsburgh. I mean, the plays he was making were just unbelievable.
Yeah, I think when your captain goes down and that's your D partner, he took it on himself to step up, and he's been amazing.
All right, we got a couple of non-hockey ones, and I know we do like those from time to time. So Lauren Khaleesi, favorite vacation spot?
Vacation spot like ever?
I mean, I don't have like a
Tel Aviv. Not even close. Tel Aviv.
Avery? I don't really have one that I go to a lot.
I didn't really go on that many vacations like growing up and whatnot, but I'd probably say St. Martin. I had such a great time when I went there last year. It was incredible.
Bro, I'll take you on vacation, dude. Let's go.
Deal. Never gonna say no to that.
Yeah, I can't remember the last vacation I like went on, to be
You
honest.
literally just went to Jackson Hole, bro. Tell us
to play
about
hockey. Like, wasn't like a vacation.
You didn't go to the bars after?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I said you didn't go to the bars after?
No, I did. We actually ended up hanging out in like the other team's locker room till like 4 a.m. the first night. And then because the bars close early there, like the $1 Million Cowboy bar that everyone talks about closes at 12:30. Lights go on at 12:30 is ridiculous.
Well, that's because there's serial killers out there.
Is it crazy to say Montauk? Like, I just love Montauk in the summer. There's nothing better than like.
I mean, that's a little
Is that
wild, but like
yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. I
Yeah.
mean, Montauk's cool.
the only other thing I can think of is like I've been to Miami a couple times, but like
God, dude. Hey, bro, have you been
Yeah.
abroad?
my ex-girlfriend's family took me to Italy. That was pretty cool.
Pod vacation.
That is cool.
I'd do a pod vacation. Let's do
I'm
that.
so down.
Yeah, let's do that. Great question though, Lauren. Thank you.
Wait, I have a second part to Lauren's question. Where is one
Yeah.
place you really want to go?
Ooh, I want to go to Sweden really bad. I'd
That's
love to go
cool.
to Sweden.
That's cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What about you, Abe?
Yeah. That was on my list too. I want to like ski there, and I also just like, single guy. Heard the women in Sweden are.
Mm.
I'm dying to go to Croatia or southern France.
Oh, my sister did her honeymoon in
like
Croatia.
Monaco.
Looks
Oh
beautiful.
my God. Give me the Grand Prix all day. That'd be so sick.
Quickly, Molly Walker tweeted that the Rangers have interest in Colin Graff, who plays for Quinnipiac. He's the top free agent in college hockey. So that's cool.
Mhm. It's funny.
Would love that.
Someone recently just tweeted at me. Wait till I get Graf. Like 2
Who's
days
the
ago.
who's the last
Probably
like,
it's probably my brother.
who's the last
Was
like
it?
big wig
Could
free
be-
agent
could
we
have been.
got? Was it VC? Like was it that long
college
ago?
free agent?
Yeah, like top guy. VC, right? That was probably the last one.
Hobie Baker winner. Yeah, but it was I think that was in the summer, right?
It was this summer. I remember
Yeah.
I was at a fucking party.
After that, like undrafted college signing.
It was like it was Hayes, VZ, and then I feel like there was one
No,
more.
but Hayes was traded. His rights were traded.
Hayes'
Yeah.
rights were traded. Yeah,
He was drafted.
I feel like-
VC just straight
I
up
feel like
signed.
we
him.
got someone recent, like a couple years ago, who was like a.
We got that. Did we get a goalie or am I?
No.
Did we get
Well,
a
we
goalie?
we had that goalie that was from Merrimack that just signed.
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that. I saw that.
I'm blanking on his name right now. But I can't remember the last like college free agent signing.
Yeah.
Scanlon was, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe no.
Yeah, Scanlon. Didn't Scanlon play for
yeah.
Nodak?
No,
Yeah.
Scanlon played for Nebraska Omaha.
Nebraska, right.
I was thinking actually Boo, but I think Boo was drafted. He was.
Yeah. Regardless, Colin Graff, great player. Quinnipiac, shout out. My alma mater. My brother Jake goes there. He knows, I mean, national champion Colin Graff, great player. So
That'd be dope.
love to see it.
All right. What else do you got, John?
One more? Should we pick one more? Maybe
Yeah,
two
one
or
more.
what?
One more.
One more?
I'm good
Alright,
with
let me try to
whatever.
Let me try to find an interesting one. We had a lot. Oh, here's a fun one. Okay, we'll end on this one. Benjamin Eppel. Which player on the Rangers would you rather be stuck on an island with? Mine's easy.
Oh, there's no like A, B, and C.
There's
It's
no,
just
there's no ABC. It's just I think pick anyone, and I'm picking Panarin. Like his stuff with Darren Pang on the broadcast, Sarah was fucking hilarious with the Gatorade and stuff. Like he's just the funniest dude. Like he is. If there was ever a day where Panarin's English was good enough to like host SNL, I would pay so much money to see that. I think it'd be hilarious. And I know that's never going to happen,
Yeah.
so don't take this as a serious take. But like I just love that guy so much.
cool.
Yeah, I think I would go. I'd probably go. I think we might have done something similar to this.
It
'cause
was
I
like
remember-
ride a Ferris wheel, I think. Or
Right.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But I'd probably go Loft, man. He's like
Yeah.
they keep calling him the golden retriever of the team, and like he always just looks
Mhm.
like he's having a good time. Great vibes, 24/7. Even when like the Rangers are losing, you could see he's like cracking smiles, like trying to keep the spirits up. So I think Loft is my pick. But Panarin's a great one. I'm just trying to be a little different.
Yeah.
Are we stuck? Well, I'm gonna be different too then, because if we're stuck on this island, I'm trying to get off. So I'm gonna go. I'm going Trouba because I think he gives me my best shot to getting off the island.
He'd also keep you fed for sure. I could see that guy grabbing a fish out of the water with his
That's
bare
what I'm
hands.
saying, dude. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm talking about living.
That's a good pick.
Me and Loft would just die like having like,
Yeah.
like playing like checkers or something.
But you'd be happy though.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, great questions this week, guys. We're gonna are we gonna try to do more shows a week now that the schedule is ramping up a bit, or we're gonna go one a week till the end of the season, then maybe try to do two for the playoffs?
I think
I'll go as many as I can. I think that
yeah, same.
my traveling is winding down until like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm good for whenever.
All my game days are busy, but my non-game days I'd be able to record if that's something we could do. But we can talk about this.
I think we stay with the once a week schedule, and like if we feel like we need to do a show or like people are asking for it.
Definitely
Listen, you guys ask and we will provide. I know Cody wants it too, and I want to put out merch so bad.
Merch?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to put out merch. We really do. Send us some merch ideas. Avery, I'm gonna end with a question for you. So I asked Jonny last week, and he was literally next to useless. What is one show you'd recommend right now?
Oh yeah, I was.
God, I might be.
He was so useless,
too.
dude. He was like, Sonny and Cher is pretty good. I was like,
oh
dude,
my God, I might be
I don't even know
useless
what that
too.
is.
I haven't really watched anything.
Bro, you're my TV guy, dude. You always text me. You go, Reach, you're sick.
There's I was listening, and I haven't watched it yet, but I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was talking about a new show on Netflix that Guy Ritchie just did.
The Gentleman. It's the movie,
Gentleman,
right? Yeah.
I
heard it. I heard it kind of off. I heard it was like whatever.
Yeah, but it sounded good. No, it's not a movie. What's the
No. It was a movie, and now it's a show. It's with the dude from White Lotus. Yeah, it's with the dude from White Lotus.
And you heard it's not good?
I heard mixed things, but the show I'm watching right now is fucking sick. Shogun. It's like it's on Hulu, dude. It's crazy. It's basically first off, the views are stunning, but it's basically like in the 1600s in Japan when they had like the samurai swords and stuff and fighting for the regions and like being the king of Japan. But it's like supposedly as real as it gets, so it's real good.
I'm gonna probably try to watch that. I saw Dune 2.
And Jonny, for you, like, you know, How I Met Your Mother is like a really good show.
I've tried that one.
Couple seasons.
Wait, Cody, are you invested in Dune at all, or did you not see it?
Bro, okay, I have a story for you guys, and then we'll end the pod, dude. I saw Dune 1, right? I saw Dune 1. It came out in COVID. I was like, I read the book, and the book's incredible. So I was like, okay, the movie's fine, like whatever, it was solid. But then Dune 2 was coming out. Trailer obviously looked awesome. I never read Dune 2, so I'm like, okay, I want to see it. And then closer to Dune 2 coming out, I rewatched Dune 1, and I thought it was way better the second time I watched. Bro, I go to a theater, okay, opening weekend in the city, okay? I'm fucking watching it at an AMC. Yeah, I'm calling you out, AMC. And literally, this movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Long
32 minutes into the movie, okay? I'm with my cousin. He's like our age. He's like one of my best friends. I'm with my cousin. We're watching the movie. He goes, yo, what the fuck? 32 minutes in the movie. He goes, bro, a fucking rat just ran past my foot. I go, shut up. That's not, I'm like, you're messing with me. Okay? 2 minutes later, his brother and sister ran past us too. Okay? Freaking rats in the theater, dude. In the theater, ran past us, and only us and the couple right to the right of us. Like we were on like the end seats, and then the couple on the other end seats, the rats ran past them, and they saw too, bro. The entire movie, dude. And if it was any other movie but Dune, that was supposed to be like the movie of the year, we would have left. Dude, we had our feet up the whole movie, and we were waiting for like, it was a packed theater. So we were waiting for somebody the whole movie to just jump up and scream, and no one did, which is insane.
I thought you were going to say that you like made the movie stop and like,
no, bro, I'll risk it all for a movie. But dude, it was fucking nuts, dude. I couldn't believe my eyes. I tweeted at AMC after, and they gave me free tickets.
Really?
Yeah, they sent me free tickets, two free large popcorns, and 2 free large sodas. And I was like, you better bet I'm not going to that one next time.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
wait, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I might do that and just lie.
Dude, you could. You literally could.
Dude, Dune 2 was great though.
It was awesome. It was awesome. But
yeah,
holy hell,
like
dude. I don't know if I was more scared about what was happening next in the movie, or that like a rat was going to nip at my butt, dude. I'm telling you, bro, I like had my feet up, and I was like, dude, it was wild. It was wild. So
all right.
Little fun story.
Story time with Cody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Story time with Cody.
All right. Love you, boys.
Great story.
LFGR, baby.
Yeah. Good stuff. Do it again, Cody.
LFGR, baby.